So welcome to Sage Advice and Gentle Exercises for Seniors. I'm Ryan Alexander, the Health Promoter for Community Care City of Kawartha Lakes. SAGES has been designed to keep you functionally fit, physically active, and independent as you age.
And my name is Pat Ecclestone, and I'm a certified seniors fitness instructor with the Canadian Centre for Activity and Aging, and I also train other certified seniors fitness instructors. This video will include a 1-hour, well-rounded exercise program for seniors. We'll be doing some cardio, we'll be doing some balance, some strength training, and we'll finish up with some flexibility.
So you've touched on a lot of the elements that are highlighted in the Canadian Physical Activity Guidelines, and that's for older adults to include at least 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity on a weekly basis, in 10-minute bouts or more. Also, have at least 2 sessions of muscle and bone strengthening activities, and activities that promote balance and prevent falls. You might be wondering, what is moderate to vigorous physical activity?
Well, if you imagine a 10-point scale where 1 means very little exertion and 10 means a great deal of exertion, moderate would be at about a 5 or a 6, and vigorous would be at about a 7 or an 8. When you're working at a moderate to vigorous level, you should be perspiring just a little bit, you should be working hard, and you should be a little breathless so that you can't carry on a conversation easily or sing a song.
So as you become fitter, you may have to do more in order to maintain that same level of intensity, or if you're returning from an absence, you might have to do a little bit less in order to make sure you don't overdo it.
That's right. As you get fitter, you're going to have to do more to maintain your level of exertion. The same thing applies to balance, strength, and flexibility. So for example, with balance, as your balance improves, you'll need to accept new balance challenges to continue to progress. And as you get stronger, you'll need to do more repetitions or maybe 2 sets of the exercise. You might want to add additional weight or choose a stronger resistance band. Whenever you're doing a stretch, you should feel a gentle stretch but no strain or pain. And as your flexibility improves, you'll find you have a greater range of motion with all of those stretches. I'll guide you through the video, but in the end, you need to remember you're the boss of your body. So listen to your body and make sure you're always challenging yourself.
And on that note, it's probably best that when doing a physical activity program, that program be led by a certified seniors fitness instructor. When one's not available, SAGES is a great alternative. And before you start any new activity program, it's always recommended that you talk to your healthcare provider. Throughout the video, you'll see the following 3 symbols appear on screen. To make sure you're getting the most out of your workout, be sure to consider the following when you see these symbols. For the challenge check, am I working hard enough or too hard? Should I increase or decrease my resistance? Am I doing the right number of repetitions for my body? Am I safely challenging my balance? Should I try a new variation of this exercise? When you see the caution symbol, use a chair when needed. Don't overexert. Avoid twisting your spine. Stop if you feel pain and seek an alternative. Avoid bending forward greater than 45 degrees or sideways greater than 20 degrees. When you see the posture symbol, be sure to stand or sit tall with your feet hip-width apart. Keep your shoulders back and down and your chest raised. Your shoulders are directly above your hips. Keep your knees soft and in line with your ankles, and keep a long neck with your chin tucked in. You'll need the following equipment before you get started: a sturdy chair, proper footwear, a water bottle, an exercise ball, dumbbells, or a resistance band.
So let's get started. All right, we're going to start by warming our muscles, oiling our joints, and bringing our perceived rate of exertion up to the moderate to vigorous level, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Here we go. Gentle march. Let's roll our shoulders, oil the shoulder joint. Push and pull. Just gently. A little more firmly. Open wide, make a fist. Let's turn on and off the taps. And if your shoulders will allow it, reach up and change the light bulbs. Pinch the fingers lightly. A little more firmly. Firm and fast. Can you do it backwards? We'll work the brain. Toes forward. Nice and slow. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll do it again, nice and slow. Are you ready to add an arm? Opposite arm to foot. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the toe to the side. Reach it out, stretch it out. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to reach across. Make sure you keep your shoulders facing forward. We don't want to twist the spine. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking good. Okay, heels forward, nice and slow. Pull that toe up, work the ankle. Pick up the pace now for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We'll do it again, nice and slow. Add the arm, opposite arm to foot. Working your brain. Pick up the pace. All right, you ready to bring that heel to the side? Nice and slow. Reach it out, pull the toe up. If you can, pick up the pace for 8. We're going to add that arm across. Remember about your shoulders, facing forward. Reach, reach. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift your knee now. Balance challenge. Just lift it as high as you're comfortable. Pick up the pace for 8, 7. Want to get that perceived rate of exertion up though. Tap the thigh. Opposite hand to thigh. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, to the side like a frog's leg. Open up your hip. Pick up the pace if you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Add a target. Need an elbow if you can. Don't bend over though. Need an elbow. Not elbow to knee. All right, we're going to kick it forward nice and slow. Balance. Balance. Pick up the pace if you can. When you do it again, ready to add an arm, opposite arm to foot. Pick up the pace for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out to the side, like a pendulum. Toes facing forward, heels facing back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to get everyone up on their feet. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, everyone up. Good job. Can you show me your perceived rate of exertion with your fingers? I hope you're up to about a 5, maybe a 6. If not, you need to work a little harder. We're going to do some hamstring curls here, working the back of our leg. We've got Doris up. We want to work the back of her legs. Well, we can. Get the leg work first, and then we'll add some arms. We're going to pull down and back. Pull, pull, pull. Good. Good. Can you put your arms in Genie? We're going to pull the elbows back as we lift the heel up. So back. And for extra brain work, try to put one hand on the top and change each time. We're going to do a single, a double leg lift. A single, a double leg lift. Single, single, double leg lift. Single, single, double leg lift. Looking great. Just a few more. You can do it. All right. We're going to march around the chair. And the other way. Here we go. Around the chair. And back. Grab the chair if you need it. Good. We're going for an agility walk. Watch where you're going. No bumping into one another. Watch out for furniture. Change directions often. Whew. How's your rate of perceived exertion, John? Okay, you might need to get your arms up if you have to bring it higher. You can push up and down. Only if you need to. You might try some swimming movements. Whew. Different swimming movements. Whew. This is just like an activity in your daily living. Going to the mall on a busy Saturday, in a hurry. You don't want to bump into the other customers. You don't want to knock the furniture down. Whew. Good work. Go a little crazy. Do what you like. Move how the music makes you feel. All around. We're walking. We're kicking. Woo. Feel the music. Let's come back to our chair. Monitor that rate of exertion. We're going to march it wide. Lift the knees as high as you need to maintain your moderate to vigorous level. Step and touch. Bend, bend. Keeping the feet nice and wide. We're using the big muscles in our thighs, in our buttocks. This is making our heart work hard. Can we add an arm across, keeping our shoulders facing forward? Maybe double arms. Pull it in. Good work. All right. And remember, your job is to keep your rate of perceived exertion in that zone. Let's sweep the floor. But if your perceived rate of exertion is falling, you might want to dust the ceiling. I'm going to sweep the floor. If you can sing the song, you're not working hard enough. We're going to do a step together, step and touch. You can swing your arms up and around. Up and around. One more each way. And we're going to step forward 2 steps and back for 2. Forward. Have you got it? Pick up the pace now. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward wide, slow. Back. Back. Pick up the pace. Now, if you can, it's up to you, slow and low. Tall when you go back. Pick up the pace. You decide if you want to go slow. You might want to add a punch. Now, did you notice we're always going forward with the same foot first? We're going to change it up. 2 steps forward, other foot. Slow, slow. Back, back. Pick up the pace. Do you remember what comes next? Wide apart on the forwards, narrow on the backs. Pick up the pace. Okay, we're going to try that low and slow. Here we go, if you choose. Pick up the pace. Here we go. Low, low, tall, tall. And John back there, he's really fit. He'll probably add the punch. And march it out. Feeling good? All right, we're going to do a little mambo, forward and back, forward, back. Get the footwork first. Then add some arms. And if your rate of exertion is falling, get your arms high. Make your movements bigger and stronger. Some folks might be going like this. Some might be going like this. You do what works for you to maintain your rate of exertion. Now, did you notice one leg's doing all the work? So we're going to switch it up. Change feet now. Forward, back, forward, back. Got it? Add some arms. Remember, high arms will increase your rate of exertion. You might not need to increase your rate. You don't want anyone up at 9 or 10. So you need to judge for yourself. March it out. March it wide. Back to narrow. We're going to do 3 walking steps forward with a little touch, then 3 back with a little touch. Join me when you're ready. You can march until you're ready. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Good. Got the pattern? We're going to change the toe to a heel. What would happen if we changed that heel into a knee lift? Just lift as high as you're comfortable, as high as you need to maintain your rate of exertion. All right. How about we add a clap? Could be high, could be low, could be in the middle. Wherever you like. Remember, if you're huffing and puffing, keep it low. If you're having trouble maintaining that level of exertion because you're huffing and puffing too much, you don't need to work so hard. Okay, next time back, walk back 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We changed feet. Did you notice? We're going to do the same pattern, starting with this foot. Let's switch to a heel. Pull up the toe. Do you remember what came next? The knee lift. Just as high as you want. And what did we add? We added a clap. Hey, John, here we go. Okay, let's march it out. All right, some arm movements. Hips, shoulders, up and out. Hips, shoulders, up and out. Hips, shoulders, up and out. One more. Now we're going to speed that arm movement up. Hips, shoulders, up and out. Good job. Okay, we're going to switch it up. Fingers, elbows, up and out. Fingers, elbows, up and out. Fingers, elbows, up and out. One more. If you've got it, see if you can speed it up. Good. A new one. Hips, cross, clap, clap, clap. Hips, cross, clap, clap, clap. Hips, cross, clap, clap, clap. Hips, got it? Speed it up. March it out. Did you know you're almost there? You've just got one song left. So keeping your heart rate up to maintain your rate of exertion. So we're almost there. I won't challenge your brain too much anymore. Instead, we'll do some moves we've done before, a little practice. We'll just put them in a different order. So 2 moves that you know and 4 marches. And you'll pick up the pattern right away. Here we go. Toe touch. And march. Toe touch. And march. Good. Now, if you're just getting started with your exercise program, or if you're coming back after being away for a while, You might want to keep your movements small. But if you've been at it for a while and you're feeling fit, you'll need to make the movements bigger. Let's go to the side. March. Good, let's bring the heel forward. Ready? Heel, heel, march. Or heel, heel, march. Whatever's right for you. Bring the heel to the side. You're almost there. Let's lift the knee. Maybe a little, or maybe a lot. And anything in between. Let's bring it to the side. And march. And march. We're going to kick it forward. Here we go. As high or as low as is right for you. Remember, you can always grab your chair if you need it. Let's bring it to the side, like a pendulum. Now we're going to do some heel digs to the side. But John back there, he's pretty fit. He's going to do the proper jumping jack. To keep his rate of exertion up, he really needs to work. Good, march it out. March it wide. Almost there. March it wide. Let's step and clap. Here we go. We'll celebrate. We're almost finished the cardio endurance. There it is. Show me your perceived rate of exertion. Did you keep it up there? Good job. Now it's time to bring it down. Small movements. Feet close to the floor. Hands below the heart, always. Want to bring it down safely. Let's ride a bike. Riding the bike downhill. You don't need to push hard on these pedals. Focus on your breathing. Got the movement? We're going to bring our joints through the range of motion again. And we should find they're more flexible, more relaxed, because we've warmed all the muscles, oiled all the joints. Good. We're going to push down, push. Pulling those elbow joints. Can you push down and forward? Remember, hands below the heart. Good job. Rotate your wrists. Other way around. Let's rotate the thumb around. Still riding your bike. Pinch the fingers lightly. Just slowly. Can you do it backwards? Again. All right, we're going to bring our foot forward with the toe. slow, tiny movement. You might want to put your hands on your waist. If you choose to do the arm movements, keep them small and low. Let's bring the toe to the side. It's really important that we work the back of the body as well. So we're going to bring the toe back. It's a little awkward for people sitting, but we can do it. Okay, bring the heel forward now, nice and slow. Small movements. Feel your rate of exertion coming down. Feel your breathing improve. Bring the heel out. Working the ankle joint here. Stretching out the calf. Good work. Now, lift the knee, but just a bit. Balance challenge here. Good posture will help. 4 more. Shoulders over hips. And you turn the knee out, but keep it low. Low. How are your hips feeling? Good. We're going to point the toe forward, side, and back. Forward, side, back. Then together, other foot. Right. Good work. All right. If you like, try to keep the toe off the floor and challenge your balance. Remember, grab the chair if you need it. Good. Slow march. Relax. Hip circles. Can you go the other way around? Can you show me your rate of exertion? Hold up your hands. Let me see your fingers. Okay, this would be a great time to get a drink if you're thirsty. And we're going to move on with our balance in just a minute. All right, let's see perfect posture. Feet hip-width apart, shoulders back and down, chest high. Nice straight back, tight tummy. Now we're going to challenge your balance. We'll start by narrowing our base of support. And you can see that Doris is narrowing her base of support and making it less stable by putting her foot up on a ball. Now, can you manage your perfect posture with a narrow base of support? If you can, move on to the next progression. See if you can lift a heel. It doesn't matter which heel. Whichever you're most comfortable lifting. Maintain that perfect posture, keeping your shoulders over your hips. If that's easy for you, see if you can lift your toe. If not, keep that toe on the floor and just practice your posture. Now, if that's easy, see if you can lift the knee a little higher. Good job. Remember, you can always grab the chair anytime you need it. If you need more challenge, let's add some arm movements. Both arms up, both arms down. Good job. And for even more challenge, try one arm up, one arm down. And for the ultimate challenge, Notice where your chair is. Remember, you can grab it if you need it. Try closing your eyes. Good work. Open your eyes, shake out your feet, and show me your perfect posture again. Nice and tall. All right, we're going to try the same exercise on the other side. So let's see if we can narrow our base of support. Have you got your shoulders right over your hips? We're going to lift the other heel. Remember which heel you lifted last time? Make sure you're working on the other side now. And don't be surprised if it's a little more challenging this time. Not a problem. Remember, stop as soon as you feel the challenge and practice. Can you lift your toe? Maintain your posture. Can you bring your knee higher? Good work. Can you add arms? Only if you're ready for that level of progression. Woo! Grab the chair if you need it. How about one arm up, one arm down? Is anyone ready to try closing their eyes? All right. Eyes are open. Feet are down. Good work. All right. Now we're going to try an activity of daily living. So I need you to pretend. I need you to mime. I've left a pair of pants over the back of your chair. So get your pants. Bring them around to the front. All right. We're going to get into those pants. A bit of a challenge. Are you ready? In goes one leg. Second leg might be a little harder. In goes the second leg. Good. Now you need to pull them up. Maybe they're a little tight. You need to wiggle into them. And do them up. Good job. Next time, you might like to try a different activity of daily living. Something that challenges your balance. Now, despite our best efforts, sometimes we stumble, we trip, we're pushed, and we fall. So we want to learn to recover if we're losing our balance. So we're going to fall forward, catch yourself, and push back to your perfect posture. Other foot, and back. What if you're pushed to the side? You might want to grab the chair. What about this side? And if you fall back, make sure you bring your arms forward to counterbalance all that weight in your hips. Good job. We're going to move on now to some strengthening exercises for the lower body. If we can strengthen all the muscles around our lower body, our balance will improve. So we're going to start with some heel raises. And for this exercise, Doris is going to use some weights on her thighs because she's progressed beyond managing without the weights. Right. Now you might want to be behind your chair. If your balance is really precarious, you might need to be there. And remember, you can always grab your chair if you need it. We're going to raise our heels up, higher, higher, and down. And focus your attention on your calf muscle. If you need the chair, it's there for you, but you don't need to use it unless you really feel you need that security. So you might want to just have your hands hovering over the back of the chair. Or you might want just one finger there. Good. So for these exercises, we need 8 to 12 reps. And by the time we're finished, we should feel that muscle fatiguing. Let's do one more. Up, higher. Now hold it there. Can you hold it? 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Good job. We're going to stretch it out a little bit now. Bend and pull the toes up, 1 foot at a time. feeling the stretch in the calf. All right. Feel the muscle in the back of your lower leg stretching out. Good job. We're going to move on up the back of the leg now. We're going to work our hamstrings up the back of the upper leg. We're each going to do it a little bit differently, so you can choose the level that works best for you. Doris is putting a ball in under her thigh, and she's going to squeeze and release, bringing her heel towards her buttock and release. Notice she's got great posture. She's sitting nice and tall. She's not leaning forward. Well done. Release. Judy is doing a simple hamstring exercise. She's keeping her knees together, her thighs together, and she's squeezing the heel up to the buttock and releasing. Good. John's extending his hip back. Tall posture, shoulders over hips, not leaning forward. He's bringing the heel up and down. And you'll notice he's wearing some ankle weights, right? Because he's progressed to the point where that's what he needs to do to really work that hamstring muscle. Now it's important that we remember to work the other leg as well. And I'm going to demonstrate the same exercise as Doris, but I'm going to try it from a standing position. If I need to grab the chair, it's there, but I'm going to try and challenge my balance as I do this exercise. Are you ready? Here we go. Squeeze, release. Squeeze the other leg. We're all working the other leg. Squeeze, woo. Release. Squeeze, release. Remember, we need 8 to 12 repetitions, and by the time we're done, that hamstring should be feeling just a little bit tired. 2 more. Release. Last one. Squeeze, release. Good job. We're going to move on now to the muscles that run up the front of our leg. My feet are hip-width apart. We're going to be working on some squats. This is going to help to strengthen our thighs. We'll also get a bit of a workout for those hamstrings again, and also our glutes in our buttocks. So if you can only practice one exercise for strengthening, this is probably the one to pick. It's so important. You need to be able to get up out of a chair and down into a chair to maintain your independence. So we're going to push our hips back, bring our arms forward to counterbalance, and push up again. Push your hips back. Touch, don't sit, push up again. So Doris isn't quite ready for a squat yet, but she's going to be doing a rock and lift. Rock and lift, getting her hips up. Down you go. And up. Really important to get your hips way back. Don't let your knees go past the tip of your toes. And try to keep your back nice and erect. Head up. One more, all the way down. And hold it there. And tap your toes. Show me you've got your weight in your heels. Good. Can you push up? All the way up? Good job. You might want to just give those quadricep muscles a little bit of a pat. Massage them down. Let the tension go. All right. And we're ready to move on to our next exercise. You'll need your ball. We're going to put it between our thighs. I'll come back here. Tuck it in. All right. Elbows at the waist. We're going to squeeze, release. So squeeze your thighs and hands, release. Blow out as you squeeze, in as you release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Now, as you squeeze, can you pull your tummy in? And as you release, push it out. Squeeze. Release. So we're toning the muscles in our inner thigh. We're working the rotator cuff in our shoulder. And if you're pulling your tummy in and pushing it out, you're also working your abs. Release. And if you like, you can squeeze the muscles in your bottom and get your Kegel exercises in at the same time. Release. Good job. And we're going to move on to our upper body exercises. John and I are going to use a resistance band. We've already figured out which level of resistance is best for us. Doris and Judy are going to be using a ball. Good posture to start. I've tightened up on my band. Here we go. Push, release, blowing out, breathing in. So we want to extend our arms, John, but we don't want to lock our elbows. So keep a little softness in your elbows. Here we go. Blow out, breathe in. Just a few more to make our set of 8. Last one, best yet. Push it out. Release it in. Good job. We're going to bring our band around to the front while Judy and Doris get their weights. We want to stay standing or sitting tall. Turn your arms, John, so your thumbs are pointing out. Ready? We're going to pull up, keeping our elbows glued to the sides. Release it down. Blowing out. Breathing in. I'm finding my band is a little bit too tight, so I'm going to bring my feet together. John has his feet apart to make for greater resistance. Up. Slowly down. Focusing on that bicep muscle, the front of your upper arm. Just a couple more, we're almost there. Last one, best yet. Good job. Now, we're going to work our tricep. That's the back of our upper arm. John and I are using our bands, bringing our band to our shoulder. We're going to be pulling down using our tricep muscle while Judy and Doris use a weight for this exercise. So we're pulling down and they're bringing their arm back. Pulling down, focusing on that tricep, blowing out and breathing in. 4 more, here we go. Pull it down. Breathe in. Almost there. Last one. Good job. Really important, we work both sides. So change arms. There we go. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see how this works. Pulling down. Release it up. Blowing out. Breathing in. I love your posture, John. Pull down. Breathe it in. Pull it down. Breathe it in. Just 4 more. Blow out on exertion. Breathe in as you release. Last one. Pull. That tricep should be feeling a little bit tired. You might want to shake it out a little bit. We're all going to be doing what's called a seated row. So we're going to sit down with a squat. We'll be putting the band under our feet, moving our heels out until our legs are straight. And if they won't go straight, come forward on your chair. Now I see John's put his feet apart, so he's going to increase the tension. Are we sitting nice and tall? Weights along the side seams of our pants. Right? Nice and tall. We're going to pull back. Here we go. Pull the elbows back. Pull the shoulder blades together. Blowing out and breathing in. Working our upper back and the backs of our shoulders. Good. You should feel your chest rise as you pull your elbows back. And make sure you're pulling your shoulder blades together. One more. Best yet. Release it slowly down. Good job. Next, we're going to work on our core. And we're going to get our ball. John's getting weights because he's advanced, he's progressed to the point where he can manage that. I'm going to cross my arms over my chest. If you like, you can put a thumb on your chin to remind you to pull your chin in. So we're going to lengthen our spine, suck in our tummy, tip from the hip, and tuck in the chin. 4, 3, 2, sit up on 1. Good, working our tummy. Lengthen the spine, suck in the tummy, tip from the hip, and tuck in your chin. 4, 3, 2, sit up on 1. We're going to go a little faster now. Lengthen. Here we go. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and up. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just 4 more. Good. This is an endurance exercise. So we need 15 to 20. Here we go. Lengthen, suck, tip, tuck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lengthen, suck, tip and tuck, and up you come. We've worked our tummy, our core muscles, our abs. Next, we're going to work on our lower back. Doris is going to do this with a ball press. The rest of us are going to do it standing. She's putting the ball in the small of her back, moving her hips back in the chair. She's going to press her lower back into the ball, and as she does that, she's going to bring her toes up, keeping her head high, and then she's going to release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Got it? Squeeze. Good job. Release. Think about the muscles in your low back. Squeeze. Good. Release. Judy's doing a squeeze and release as well with an extended hip and a nice straight leg, lifting the heel up and bringing it down. Good work. John is doing this exercise with a weight on his ankle because he's so much stronger and he needs to challenge himself. Good. Now shake it out, and we need to move to the other side. John, how about we raise the opposite arm as we do the exercise? Up, 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 lift, lower. Doris, you're working on your second set? Good for you. Up, up. 5 more. Up. This is an endurance exercise. We need to get in our 15 to 20 reps. And as we get stronger, we'll add more on. Up. Up. Well done. All right. We're finished our strengthening exercises. We're ready to move on to our stretches. Come and sit down and give yourself a massage. Put the ball in the small of your back. Push against it and rock from hip to hip. Should feel good. All right. Now, just roll that ball right down to the base of your spine. Tuck it into the back of the chair. Move your hips back so it can act as a little bit of support for your lower back. Now, even though we're stretching, we still want our good posture. So feet should be hip-width apart. Shoulders back and down. Nice straight back, but I want your muscles to soften a little bit. It's time to relax. We're going to take a big breath in as we reach up, as high as is comfortable for you. Feel the stretch and slowly lower down. All right, let's take a big breath in as we reach up and slowly lower down. And just one more. Here we go. Reaching up. Now when you come down, just come down halfway. Palms up, thumbs back, little bend in your elbows, and pull back. Feel it through your bicep muscle, maybe through the front of your arm. All of these stretches we need to hold for 15 to 20 seconds. Should feel good. All right, bring your arms around to the front. Cross over, give yourself a nice tight hug. We're going to hold our stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. You should feel this stretch across your upper back, between your shoulder blades. Make sure your hands are around the sides of your body, not pushing down on your shoulder joint. Good job. We're going to release, lower your elbows, roll your shoulders, and a big arm circle. Well done. Reaching way up with one arm, reaching way down with the other arm, and a little tilt as we reach up and over. If you're feeling unstable, grab the chair leg or maybe the side of the chair and feel the stretch down the side of your body. We're stretching out our abs. Bring yourself nice and tall. Bring the other arm across. Now bend your elbow and walk your fingers down your backbone. Now for some of us, this is a stretch, this far. For many of us, a little higher. When you get to feeling that gentle stretch, not a strain, just a stretch, stop there, spread your fingers wide, stretching out your hand too, and give a little massage. Now, support your arm as you bring your elbow down and your hand down. Reach way down and reach the other arm way up. A little tilt, and remember to grab the chair leg or the side of the chair if you're feeling unstable. Your reach should be up and over, stretching out the side of your body. And we hold the stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. Now bring yourself tall. Let the lower arm help the upper arm. Bend the elbow and walk your fingers down your backbone. Feel the stretch. Spread your hand wide and give a little massage to that tricep muscle. Support your arm now as you bring the elbow down, the hand down. A little shoulder roll, up and around, back and down, all the way up and around. Good job. Working on our lower body, we're going to do a stretch for our quadricep muscle, and we all do it a little bit differently. So Doris is going to do it by tucking one foot in and under her chair, just like that. Holding yourself nice and tall on the front edge of the chair. Judy's going to do it by turning sideways and tucking a foot back. Notice she's keeping the bottoms of the toes on the floor to protect her calf muscle. She's prone to getting cramps in that muscle. John is doing a runner's stretch. You can see he's got great posture, and he's got good balance, and he's making good use of the chair. Well done. I'm going to do the same stretch as Judy, but I'm going to tuck my toes under so I can extend the stretch through the front of my shin. And I can extend it further by bringing my heel to my buttock. But you mustn't try that until you're sure you can do it without twisting your spine. Now, let's all switch and try stretching out the other side. Be careful as you move that you keep your shoulders in line with your hips. Stretching out the quadricep. I like this way because I can hold onto the side of the chair and keep myself in good alignment. So 15 to 20 seconds, it's a big muscle. You want to make sure you give it a good stretch. All right, we're going to bring ourselves to the front edge of our chair now. Holding on to the chair, putting out one heel and then the other, sitting nice and tall. Pull your toes towards your nose and feel the stretch in your calf. It should feel good. Can you feel it? Right, all right. So again, 15 to 20 seconds. And for folks who get cramps in their calves, they can do this stretch and hold it for a full minute. All right, now let your toes flop forward, let your ankles relax, but still sit nice and tall. Hold on to the chair and push forward with your chest and your chin. Not too far, keeping your back nice and straight. You should feel a stretch up the back of your thigh, through your hamstring, maybe a little bit behind your knee. It should feel like a stretch, not a strain. Everyone got it? Tilting forward. Now bring yourself nice and tall and bring your feet back. Put the ball in the small of your back, move your hips back, and bring one knee up. We're going to rock back just gently as we bring our knee up and in, stretching out our hip and our buttock, giving our back a little massage. Should feel good. And foot goes down. Up comes the other knee. Gentle rock as you bring your knee up and in, feeling that stretch through your buttock, through your hip, and all the way around, maybe even for your lower back. Now let's bring that foot down. And we're all going to come to a stand. You ready? Everyone coming to a stand. We're up. And bring your hands to your chest. Big breath in. And all the way out. Reaching up. And down. And up. Palms together. And we're done. Well done. Wonderful work. As you leave the class today, I hope you're feeling more energized, more alive. Remember, challenge your body each time you come. You'll be amazed at how good you'll feel. SAGES is a great start, but it's not enough. You need to accumulate 150 minutes of cardio exercise each week in 10-minute bouts or more. You need to do your strength training at least twice a week, but never on consecutive days. Your balance and flexibility exercises can be practiced daily. More is better. When going about your day, think about the exercises you do in SAGES and how these will help you to perform your regular activities safely and effectively. And when participating in the SAGES program, think about how each exercise will help you to maintain your independent lifestyle. You want to keep the ability to do daily activities, like getting up from a chair, climbing the stairs, putting on clothing, doing jobs around the house, and getting in and out of your car. Until next time, stay active and keep safe.